Thank you very much, fellow diaspora, for listening to me up to this point. As I conclude this statement, many of you may be asking, Joseph, Prof, shall you win or shall you not win? Are we just going to lose our money or what? I want to put that doubt to rest. I'm entering this race for the president with a clear vision of winning. And I know the other candidates are saying the same. And they will provide so much justification. But Kenyans have not heard from us. They have not heard from me. I have not stood in any television in Kenya station to announce the things that I have planned for Kenya. And I've not done so because our agenda has so much that within months, the Kenyan minds and hearts will be changed to join our train. There is no way when I come to speak what I will speak to Kenyans, and I stand before them the way I'm standing before you today, no Kenyan will want to go the Tanga way, the BBI way, and all those other formations. And that's why I'm requesting for your support so that I can come out knowing I'm having a big backing behind me financially so that I can be able to run a campaign that will not reduce in the momentum all the way to August next year. That throughout that period, whether it is 5 months, 10 months, whether you're able to, all of us, you're able to donate this money this month in March, I'll be there in April. You help me. We raise this initial amount of money, 200,000, as we work towards raising the 2 billion. And by October, we have the 2 billion in the account. We are sure that that period of time, Kenyans will hear what they have not heard before. And we shall have so mighty support across the country. Let me tell you something here, fellow diaspora. I have 15 key policies. There are many others, but I have isolated 15 key policies that will cruise us to victory. If every Kenyan knows these policies, your donation will enable every Kenyan hear about these policies. They will be aware, and I'm convinced 100%, once they know, we shall win with over 80% of the votes. For example, we are talking about 2,000 factories, and we explain very clearly, as I shall do. I can assure you, no Kenyan from Nyanza to Western, to North Rift, South Rift, Central Rift, Central Kenya, Mount Kenya, Northeastern and Eastern Coast, no one will listen to other candidates. They will get to know that this is the president we need. I've not cracked any nut so far. I'll talk about 12 million jobs and how I will employ 1 million youth on March 8th, 2023. I will put it in black and white. I will in fact start recruiting this youth in readiness to start their work on March 8th, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, when I will explain this, Kenyans will rally behind me and my party. And there are many more goodies. These policies 15 policies which I will implement 100% are the policies that will transform Kenya to a mighty and great nation. End poverty, it will end unemployment, it will create opportunities to the extent that Kenya will be a center of attraction from other African countries and the world to come either invest or work, because we shall create more jobs than there are workers, labor. Kenyans will now be working 2, 3, 4 jobs the way we work here in the US, in Canada, Britain, and others. That is the Kenya I'm coming to create. I have mapped the entire country. Once we visit each ward, and we shall be visiting every ward 10 times, and our ground team is on the move every day, we are guaranteed a landslide mandate win of over 80%. My vision for development, therefore, is big. My development program is ready. It's contained in a 4,000-page document, the iron out treatise. I can only mention a few things here. First, I plan to attack poverty and end it in less than 10 years through several mechanisms that I have created. 2, I will ensure the economy grows by over 10 to 15%. Remember, the projection for Vision 2030 was the economy will be growing from around 2012 thereabout by about 10%. It has not reached so because the leaders are busy fighting among themselves. And let me be honest with you, there isn't much that is going on, because if you look at the moment, there is huge rift between the president and his deputy president. How can development thrive in that situation? There is a lot of argument everywhere among top leaders in government and outside government. The BBI, the Tanga, they are all fighting. The MPs are not. What time are they having to think about you and me? They don't. The casualty is development, and that's why the economy is not growing by 10%, and it has never grown. Because if the leaders were thinking, they would have done so much, the things that I'm telling you I'll do. And I can assure you that the economy shall be growing by 10 to 15%. I will end corruption and ensure every system is working. Once you enter office, you will be served within 5 to 10 minutes. I will bring 2,000 factories, 12 million jobs, and 2,000 beds. These 20,000 beds will lift over 40 million households out of poverty. Ladies and gentlemen, I will establish a party which is awaiting registration. This party will be not like any other. My vision is to make my party, and sorry, I may not be mentioning this because of constraints, since we don't have the certificate. It will be the most popular in Kenya and beyond. It will be an institution that will live beyond our time. The ethnic and electoral violence that occurs always is because we do not have, and we have not built any single political party as an institution. This is because, as you may see all over Kenya, the Ford Kenya is a Western party, kind of a party. Jubilee is now split, it's formed by 2 regions, Rift Valley and Central Kenya and all that. They are all this kind of cocoons. ODM has its own regional base. The same thing with the Wiper party, the same thing with the ANC. So you'll find that these parties are no longer institutions. We are coming to set up the first political party that is an institution. That is my vision. All parties in Kenya are seasonal and formed for political survival and expediency of the founder. They are ethnic based, hence focus on ethnic protection and regional based, and a one-man ownership. This is where the trouble is. And I'm coming to basically form a national party that has its eyes set to govern for the next many centuries. And we can. Singapore has done. America has a deep Democratic Party and Republican. Will break a record. Because what my party will do will make great strides. Support me. Join me so that we can make these dreams and these visions into reality. Go to GoFundMe website platform and search for Make Dr. Joseph President of Kenya. Donate for me $20, $30, $40. Or at the M-Pesa 0748265314. Let us make history in our generation. Let us transform Kenya. Again, I want to thank you for listening to me this far. Even as I now conclude in my next clip.